okay, Maple. It's okay. It's okay, Maple. It's okay. It's okay. They're just some cows. Just some nice cows. This is what I hear in the middle of the night. That's right. I heard you in the middle of the night. All night long. Yeah, I'm talking to all you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. When you decide to do the camper life and you decide to be out in nature, you have to decide that you want to intermingle with the nature. And in this case, it means pack rats. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. The cute little fellas. It's just, they can't come in. And I think they found a place to come in where my camper was missing a cover on the section that is outside for the refrigerator. Like the refrigeration system doesn't have a cover on it outside. And it hasn't been a problem. I knew it was something I needed to address because it's getting colder at night. And the research I've done for pack rats says that they're just looking for like a warm place to be and collect things and live. So they got to go. So I was going to make some coffee and show you some of the things that I have been researching since 3 a.m. On how to trap them and, what I want to do. I was trying to scare it out of the camper, and I came over to where I heard the noise. I kind of pinpointed the area, and I was just like pounding with my heel on the floor. And I hurt myself. I was going to go fishing today, and I need to be able to walk a little better to be able to like safely get the kayak into the water and for me to just take care of myself safely, So, but I want to show you what I've done. I thought it was a mouse yesterday. So I went and got like all the mouse traps that the nearby dollar store sold. And then I realized this thing, it's a pack rat. It's like one thing and it's, So I was telling the owner of the property this morning, he had warned me in the past, just be careful, like pack rat proof your place and mouse proof your place. And there was a ton of like tall grasses that had grown because of the monsoon. And so he had recently come in and cut through that with the lawnmower and like everything's, gone except for there's trees nearby and stuff that have weeds on them and things like that. And of course, that's going to be where the pack rats move their home or to my place. So, anyway, that happened recently and it's gotten cold. So I think that's because I keep it like super clean in here. I don't keep a garbage bag. I might use like a leftover Target bag or something for a day and wash out my bottles so that there's just like really nothing that could attract anybody or anything. Rodents wise, I haven't had any issues with spiders or anything like that. So it's been really great. I haven't had any leaks in my camper. I really love it. It's going well. I'm tearing out the benches and putting in new seating and a new table like area to work from so I can look out the window instead of like sitting in a bench and then turning my head to look out the window. I don't want that. So anyways, I'm going to make some coffee and then show you the things that I've implemented. I went and showed, so I went and showed the owner, or told the owner of the property what was going on, the place where I have my camper parked. And he's like, oh, hold on. And he went into the barn and got like a whole bunch of supplies that I didn't see, that weren't available yesterday because I wasn't looking for pack rat stuff yesterday. So I think I'm set. I want to show you what I have and we'll see what happens. And I'll keep you updated. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got my coffee. So I'm ready to give you the tour of what to do if you get pack rats. Get these things. It's a plug-in. That's the shape. This is the container. The shape is a plug-in that like aerodynamically repels, and it has a night light. Let me show you. So I have a couple of those plugged in different places. Okay, it's called Pest Chaser Rodent Repeller. You're not hurting anything, you're just repelling it. The next thing is more Aero repellent. I'm gonna spill my coffee. Hang on, let me put it down. This stuff is in like a baggie, and it smells not bad, but you want to put it in non-living areas. So like where there's water, and I put it basement, attic, pantry, cabin, under hot tub, garage, shed, storage units, automobiles, trucks, RVs, and boats. So I was going to put this in my car. I wasn't sure if that would be okay because I sort of am in there a lot. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to put some in my car. But this is what it looks like. It is called Fresh Cab Rodent Repellent Botanical. Botanical, I guess. Botanical Rodent Repellent, Fresh Cab. Fresh Cab must be the company. Yep. So you open that up, and it's like two little baggies that are aroma, you know, to repel. And I put one, look at this bug. These things are all over the place. I put one in here. This is under my bed. So like it's storage. I put one inside there just to like, I don't want any mice or anything underneath my bed. And I put one in the cabinet in the kitchen. And I put one where my camping gear is being stored, which is in my shower in the bathroom. And then I put some traps outside. The first time I've ever used a trap before. And I was asking Mike, the owner of here, the land, I'm like, can you just come do it for me? He's like, I'll be there in a minute. Here, take these. So I was like, I can do this. So I baited the trap first. And then you pull back this thing and latch it down with this strap metal piece. And this is where I think they got in. This is the thing that needs a cover on it. And there's some insulation, and a pack rat or a mouse can get through anything that's like dime sized. So that's what's going on in there, guys. And I've got traps right outside where I think that little booger is. I think he's inside there underneath my refrigerator. And this is where I'm plugged in, so you can see it's the perfect place for a pack rat to live. Like, this is what we just cut down. So that's probably what made them move to my camper. I checked on the roof of the camper, and I can't tell if there's signs of pack rat or not. I don't see any droppings. But what I did see was a bunch of these things. And apparently, pack rats will bring these and then like they'll drop it for something else. They'll trade. They'll trade what they have. And there are a bunch of those seeds on the top of my camper. And as you can see, the tree is like, doesn't really produce those seeds right here. I don't know. You guys, I'm learning a lot living out here. It's cows, it's snakes, it's bobcat or mountain lion, I'm not sure which one. Bats, deer, bunnies, and then of course there's fishing. So, you guys stay tuned and I'll let you know what happens in the trap. I was just going to show you the property over here. It's a lot of property for a pack rat to run around, and actually, let me show you this other spot. It's like where we have the bonfires when there's a lot of visitors. Right there. And that's like their perfect habitat. So it's like that's where the bonfires are. Then it's my car. And then it's the camper. So what I think I'm going to do also is put some lights underneath my car and underneath my camper. Maybe some LEDs like on a strip. Or like a big shop industrial light. I have a plug on the other side of the camper if I need to run an extension cord to plug that in anywhere to kind of shine the light on my area. Country living. I mean, I'm in their place, so I can't complain. But I did not take the proper measures to keep that little bugger out. Stay posted.